Hi everyone, I'm Alexander, and today this is a video on the Boosted Break receiver and the Boosted Break remote progress update. Right now I've got a Mini X hooked up to my Boosted Break remote. You can see right here. We are actually already on and live. I'm going to get both in frame. You see the blue lights ready to go. I'm going to pulse that trigger. So progress on Boosted Break Remote. We're in pretty good shape. I think the firmware is in a mature state at this point. Some very minor hardware tweaks can be made, perhaps to improve long range reception as well as improve the buzzer loudness. But other than that, the remote's pretty ready to go. I think we're gonna get some builds out to testers, early testers soon. I'll have some links below if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, so that's half the show, of course, is on the Boost Break remote. The rest of it will also be on what I've got here. I've reused a Boosted Break remote PCB to turn it into basically a receiver for VESC-based boards. So I just turn off my Mini, turn off my version of the remote. I'm gonna turn on the VESC. It's gonna be a one-hand operation. There we go. We are on. Are we on? Okay. Sometimes with these caps, I need to basically increase the capacitance on the reset vector, or reset line, I should say. There we go. Okay, we're on. Quick interjection, I forgot to mention in my original take that the Boosted Break receiver is connected to the VESC via the COM port JST header. It's using the 5V and the UART pins to send serial commands to the VESC. In this case I use 5V just because it's the same as USB and it was the easiest way to get this working, given I designed this remote to be hooked up to a battery and all that, and have a USB charger. So yeah, so if you're curious about that, that is how it talks to the VESCs. Back to the original take. So yeah, so I've made a Boosted Break receiver, and it does what you'd like it to. I have to push that button because when it boots up, it's just in observing mode. It is actually also already paired to my custom remote. See, we're connected to this guy now. He's gonna blink that he's low on battery. That's okay. I'm gonna pulse the trigger. Oops, it got dislodged. Here we go. There we go. So this VESC-based board is actually being controlled by my remote through the receiver here. So yeah, so this is basically the first time we got a boosted remote doing that, at least to my knowledge. And yeah, it works just like you'd want it to. Pull the trigger, pull the throttle, you get it to run. I also want to show it working, show the VESC control working with an original booster remote. So I've got that here. I'm going to turn him on. I'm going to put him in pairing mode. Yeah, you can kind of hear how loud that beep is compared to my remote. There we go. So now we are paired to the original remote. I'm going to give this a pull. Sorry. So there we go. Connected to an original remote. I'm going to actually turn him back off. And I'm going to turn my remote back on. I'm just going to show that it's not going to connect to my remote anymore the receiver. This receiver board's not going to connect to my remote anymore. So yeah, this guy's on, not connected. I'm going to pull this guy back on. There we go. We are paired. And once again, this is all good and working. All right. So yeah, want to do this brief demonstration. I am still working on this project. I know that it's been a while. I guess since my last upload. Yeah, so we're still working on this. I've been spending these past few months just learning more about the particular microcontroller that I'm using that has Bluetooth, the Blue Energy 2 from STM. I've been basically, as I try to learn more about how the booster remote works and how the motor driver talks to it, I took it upon myself to make a receiver and see how it works. So altogether, as I said, I think the firmware is in a pretty mature state. It's quite nice that Bluetooth, the same radio hardware, can be both a central and a peripheral. Makes learning more about how they interact on Bluetooth quite nice and convenient. So, in any case, I'll have some links in the description if you want to learn more about this project that I'm working with XR General Hospital and David over there. To hopefully get some remotes into the hands of people and maybe even later get to production that anybody who needs a remote can get one. Yeah, so I think that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.